Hello, welcome to my channel. Today is 7th December 2025, Sunday. Today we will attempt to solve the hard Sudoku puzzle of New York Times. So let us start with the number 1. As you know, I will be first trying to identify the cells where number 1 is unique and post them. And in case we don't get that in any block, row or column, we'll try to see whether any row, block or column has got at least or a maximum of 2 cells where number 1 is a likely candidate. Now in this block, number 1 is a unique number in this cell. So we are going to post that. In this block, number 1 is a likely candidate in these 2 cells. So we're putting that one. Then we go to number 2. So we go to number 3. So here number 3 is a unique candidate in this cell. So we are going to post that. And in these 2 cells in this block, number 3 is a likely candidate. So we are going to post that. Similarly, in these 2 cells, number 3 is a likely candidate. So we go to number 4. In this block, number 4 is a likely candidate in these 2 cells. Then we go to number 5. So these are the 2 cells where number 5 is likely to happen in this block. Now because of this posting, now you see 5 will not appear in these 2, 5 will also not appear in these 2 cells. So this becomes a cell where number 5 is a unique number. Similarly, here in these 2 cells, 5 is a likely candidate. Then we go to number 6. Now we are not finding anything, so we are going to go to 7. So these are the 2 cells where 7 is a likely candidate in this block. These are the 2 cells where 7 is a likely candidate in this block. And these are the 2 cells where 7 is a likely candidate in this block. We go to number 8. So here we find these are the 2 cells where number 8 is a likely candidate. And these are the 2 cells where number 8 is a likely candidate. Then we go to number 9. So this is a cell where number 9 is unique. So we are going to post them. Then these are the 2 cells where number 9 is a likely candidate in this block. Okay, now we just revisit because of all these new entries, whether there is any more opportunity for us to enter the number in these blank cells. And then we'll try to fill up all the blank cells, starting with the blocks, rows or columns, which has least number of open cells. Or we can start with this block because there are hardly 3 cells. So we have 1, so we need to post 2, 2 and 2. 3 is already there. Then 4 will come in these 2 cells. 5 is already there, 6, 7, 8 is already there. Similarly, these are the 2 cells where number 9 will appear. Now you see this is a cell where 2 seems to be unique. We'll cross check that. So we have 1, this will be go if this could be 2. Then we have 3, we have 4, then we have 5, then we have 6, 7, 8 and 9. Yes, this is a cell where number 2 is unique. So we are going to post that, and then we remove 2 from here and 2 from here. So in which case we can post 2 and 2 as a likely candidate in this block. Now here also, since these are the two cells where 3 could be a likely candidate, and similarly these are the two cells where 3 is a likely candidate. And in this row, this is a cell where 3 could be a likely candidate, and 5 also is also a likely candidate. So that means we have 3, 5 and 3, 5 here in this row, which now leaves us with the other two numbers, which is 8, 6 and 8. So this will be, now since 8 is already there, so here number 6 will appear, and this will be the cell where number 8 will appear. Because of this, these are the two cells where 8 is a likely candidate. Now we can take up this column. So we have 1, so this will be 2, 2 and 2. 3 is already there. Now we can, this will become 4 and 4, then 5. So this is a cell where 5 is unique, because 5 will not appear here, 5 will not appear here. So this is a cell where 5 is unique, so we are going to post 5 there. So this column is completed. So of course there are two cells we need to figure out the numbers in these two cells. So now we will post this cell, this block. So we will post 1 will appear here, here and here. Similarly 2 will appear in all the cells, open cells here. Then 3 is already there. Then 4 could come here and here. 5 is already there. Then similarly 6 will appear here plus here. Then 7 can appear in these two cells and here also. Then 8 and 9 are already there. So we will now take up this block. So 2 will appear in all the 4 cells. Then 3 is already posted, 4 is already posted, 5, 6, 7. Then 8 is already posted, 9 is already posted. So this block is completed. Then we'll come to this block. So we have 1 likely in these 3 cells. Then 2 is already posted, 3 is already posted. Then 4 can come in these 2 cells, plus it can also come in these 3 cells. 5 is already there. Then you need to post 6 here and here and here also. Then 7 is already posted, 8 is already posted, then 9. So 9 can come here, here and here. Here there's one 5 needs to be removed. Okay. Okay, then we'll come to this cell. So we have 1, and then we need to post 2 and 2. 3 is already there. Then 4 will also, 4 is already there in these 2 cells, and here also 4 is likely to come. Then 5, 6 is already there. Then 7 is already posted. Then 8 and 9 is already posted. So it's 2, 4, 7 in these 3 cells of this block. Then we'll come to this block. So we have 1 in all the cells here, open cells. Then similarly 2 will also appear here in all this 4, 3 is already there. Then 4 will also appear in all the open cells. Then 5 will appear in these 3 cells. 6, 7 is already there. Then 8 is already posted. 9 is already there. Then we'll complete this block. So 1 is already there. Then it will be 2, 2 and 2. Similarly 2, 2 and 2. Then 3 will come in this row in all the 3 cells. 4 is already there. Similarly 5 will also come in this bottom row. Then 6 will come in this 2 cells. Then similarly 7 is already posted in these 2 cells. Now it will not appear here because it is here unique to these 2 cells. So 7 will not appear here. So 7 will appear only in these 2. Then 8 will again come in this cells, and 9. So 9 will appear here. Similarly it will appear here and here. Then we come to this row. So we have 1, 1 and 1. 2, 3 is already there. Similarly 4 will come in all the cells. Then we have 5 appearing in these cells. Then 6 will come in these 3 cells. Then 7 will appear in these 3 cells. Then 8 is already posted. Then 9. So 9 will appear here in these 3 cells and again in these 2 cells. Then we will come to the last block. So 1 is already posted. Then we have 2, 2 and 2. So 2, 2 and 2. Then 3 is already posted. Then 4 will appear in these 3 cells. Then 5 will appear in these 2, 3, 4 and 5. Similarly 6 will appear in these 4 corner cells of this block. Then 7 will appear in these 2 and these 2. Then 8 is not, so 8 will appear everywhere in this block. And then 9 is already there. So now we have completed the data entry part of all the open cells. So now we'll start verifying the available opportunities to eliminate the things. Now for example, if you take this column, we have 2 cells where 1 and 4 are there. So this is 1 and 4, this is 1 and 4, which means that we can remove 1 and 4 from all the remaining cells of this column. So we remove 1 from here, then we remove 4 from here, we remove 1 and 4 from here. So now this becomes a unique cell for number 9. So in which case this becomes 4. So we remove 9 from all these 2 cells, and we remove 4 and 4 from here. Similarly we remove 4 from all the 3 cells here. Then here we remove 9. Now here 4 needs to be removed. So in which case this becomes 2 and this becomes 4. So now we need to remove 4 from here. Similarly we remove 4 from here. Now this, because of this 2, now this becomes a cell where 7 is unique. So we are going to post that 7 and remove 2 and 7 from here, we remove 2 also. Here also we remove 2 and 2. And here also we remove 7 and 7. Now if you come to this row, you see this is 1, 4, 5, this is 1, 5 and this is 1, 4, which means that these 3 cells can host only these 3 numbers, which is 1, 4 and 5, which means we can remove this 1, 4, 5 from any other cell of this row. So that means we can remove 4 and 5 from this cell, then it becomes 3 and 8. And in this block we can remove 3 and 8 from other cells of this block. So we remove 8 from here, 8 and 8. Similarly here also we remove 8. So now we go again row wise. We have 1, then we have 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 is there, 7 is there, 8 and 9. Then we go to row 2, 1. So 1 is not appearing in any of these cells. So 1 is appearing in these 2, which means we can remove 1 from here. So again go back to row number 2. We have 1, then we have 2s, then 3, then we have 4, 5, then again 6, 7, 8 and 9, again 2 9s. So here we come to row 3. So we have 1, then we have 2, then 3, then 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 is that. Then we have in this row 6 and 9, then in this we have 5 and 3. So here if you come to this, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, then 6, 7, 8 and 9. Similarly here we have all 1s, 2s, 3, 4, then 5, then 6, then 7 is, then 8 is there, 2 8s, then 9. So when we come to this row, we have 1, 4, 5, then 3 and 8. Then we have here 1s, 2, then 3, 4, so there 5, 6, then 7, 8, 9. So now we do it column wise. So we have 1, 2, 3, then we have 4, then all the 3 5s are there here, then 6 is there. So now 6 is not here in these 3 cells, 6 will not come here, so 6 is here in these 2, so then we can remove 6 from here. So again checking this column, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, then 7, then 8 and 9. So this column is all done. So we go to column number 3, we have 1, then 2, 3, then 4, then 5, and 6 is already there, then 7, then we have 8, then 9. So we come to this column, we have 1, then 2, then 3, then 4, then 5, then 6, 7, then we have 8 and 8 here, and 9 and 9. So we come to this column, we have 1, then 2, then 3, then 4, and we have 5, 6, 7, then we have 8 1 second, yeah, here 2 8s are there, then we have 9. Then we come to this column, we have 1 2, then 3 2 3s are there, 4 5, then similarly we have 6, then 7 2 7s are there, then we have 8, yeah, 2 3 8s are there, then 2 9s are there. Then we come to this. So here we have 6 and 9, 6 and 9. So we can remove 6 and 9 from the other cells in this column. So we remove 6 and 9 from here. We remove 6 and 9 from here. Now if you remove this 6 and 9, you can see in this cell 6 is not appearing, 6 is appearing only in this. So in which case this becomes a cell unique for number 6, and this becomes a cell where number 7 is unique. So then we can remove 7 from here, we can remove 7 from here, and this is a cell which is where number 7 is unique. In which case this becomes 4 and this becomes 7. So then you remove all 4s from here. Now in this row we have 1 5 1 4, so this becomes 4 and this becomes 1. Right. Then we remove 1 from here. So 4 is already here, we can remove 4 and 4. In which case these are 2 5 8 and 5 8. In which case this becomes 3. And this becomes 5 and this becomes 3. So you can remove 3 from all these 3 cells of this block. Now since this is 5, this becomes 1 and this becomes 5. So you remove 5 from these 2 cells. So 1 and 2 are there, so this becomes 6. And this becomes 9 and this becomes 6. So this becomes 4 and this is 3. In which case this becomes 2 and this will be 8 and this will be 9. In which case this becomes 6 and this becomes 9. So we remove 9 from here. Then we have 2 3, in which case this becomes 1 and this is 2. So since 3 is here, so this becomes 2 and this is 3. So we remove 2 from here, then we remove 2 from here and 2 from here. So since 1 and 2 is already here, so we remove 1 and 2 from here. Similarly 1 and 2 can be removed from here. So here also we needs a little bit of cleaning. We remove 5 and 1 is already there. Similarly here also we remove 1 and 5. It will be 7 9 5 8 in these 2 cells of this. Okay, now 9 is already there, so that becomes, this becomes 7 and this becomes 9. So with that we have completed all 9s. Then we remove 7 from here, and in which case this becomes a unique cell for number 7. So 7 also we have completed. So here 3 is not there and 3 is not there. So this becomes a cell where 3 is unique and this becomes 8. In which case this becomes 5. So we remove 5 from these 2 cells. So here also we remove 5 and 5. So it will be 4 and 6, but 6 is already here. So this becomes 4 and this becomes 6. So if this is 4, this becomes 8 and this becomes 4. So 8, if this is 8, this becomes 5 and this becomes 8. So we remove 5 from here. Then, so in each case, this is a cell where 5 is unique. So we pose that 5 is also completed. Then we have 1 will not come here. So this is a cell where number 1 will appear. And the number remaining in this particular block is 2. We pose that 2 here. In which case this becomes 8 and this becomes 2. And then we approach the final one. So since 2 is here, this becomes 1. And the last number to be filled in to complete this hard Sudoku puzzle of New York Times 7th December 2025 is number 2. So thank you friends, I have successfully completed this hard Sudoku puzzle. I hope you enjoyed it. See you again tomorrow.